code. Let's go here and we're going to say 235 356. Oh, that was quick. That was quick. Oh, that's still the same code. All right, let's go to sign in. And it still wants the password. All right, so I forgot my, let me try one more password. Nope. All right, so let's do forgot password. Let's do send me an email. Email sent. Did I do verification code last time? Let me see. All right, so let me go to check my email. Okay, got the password. All right, let me put in the code 737-817, verify. New password. All right, let's do. All right, let's do reset. Okay. Enter code from Okta app. Let's try that again. And we're good. All right, perfect. We are golden. I didn't put up. All right, put up another 20 minutes.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, so applications, and let's go to assign users, assign users. Let's do that. We're assigned. All right, now if we go back to the other one and we go to over here. All right, so let me go back to localhost 8080. We're going to say login. We're going to say login with Okta. We're going to say Ralph at Tech Coaching with Ralph. Next. Uh-oh. Let's see. All right, let's do enter a code. Enter a code from the Okta app. Let's do 517. Jeez. I think it's quick. 517664. Verify with your password. I do both. Verify. What? We are in there like swimwear. So let me take a look around. Oh, am I logged out? The question is, am I really logged in? I'm not sure. The page you're looking for does not exist. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna say it got me in here, which is semi-logged in, because it took me to this page, but maybe that's not the page I should be taken to, right? Let me try. So all right, so yeah, we're not actually logged in, to be honest with you, but we were able to go through the whole Okta flow, right? So because I'm authenticated with Okta, but it's not finding up. All right, so it's not actually taking me fully logged in. So let's go back over to our other. Let's go over here, and I'm going to say that the Okta button, you should, all right, so let's say, click on the Okta button. We did the authenticate. You'll be redirected to the sign-in page. Log in using the credentials of the test user who has been assigned to the Indico application in Okta. We did that. Verify after successful authentication. Okta should redirect you back to your Indico instance. You should be logged in automatically. For a new user, the Indico account should be created on the fly. Click on your name. See, I didn't get that. If you encounter an error, here's app not assigned. So we fixed that already. So that's done. We had this error, we fixed that. Indico shows a SAML error after redirecting cause. This indicates a mismatch between the configuration in Okta and the Indico comp file. The most common culprit is the audience URI or the X509 certificate. Meticulously double check that the entity ID in your SAML's configuration SP section matches exactly the audience URI in Okta, also recopying the X509 cert from the Okta metadata to ensure it is correct. Login works, but user information is missing. So the login, so I think we're at this stage right here. So I'm going to say when I logged in, or after I got through the Okta verification / validation, I was taken to this page in Indico, and I got a page not found error, and the user was not actually logged in. So let's put that. Let's see what it tells us. Let's see what it tells us. And then we can go from there. The page not found on the ACS URL means Okta successfully authenticated you but sent you to the wrong endpoint in Indico. Is a path often used in the web UI based setups, but your Indico comp file based configuration expects a different path. The cause issue almost certainly is a mismatch between the single sign-on URL configured in your Okta application and the correct ACS assertion consumer service that the Python SAML library uses in Indico. Okta is sending you to this URL, but your configuration expects this. How to fix, you need to update your URL in the Okta application settings. And so in your Okta admin dashboard, navigate to applications, and click on the Indico app. Go to the general settings tab and change this URL to this URL. So let's try that. So if we go to Okta and we go to applications, and we go to sign on, I think they said. We have that. We have. See, general maybe? Where did you say to go? It said to go to the application, click on your application app, go to general tab. And all right, so general tab. Where's the general tab? General tab. SAML settings. Okay. And it said that the configure SAML single sign-on URL, change it to this. Okay. So if we change that to configure SAML, is it that? Yeah, so it should be that. Then save those changes. After updating the URL, Opta, try the login process again in a new incognito window. While the URL is most likely the problem, here are a few other things to double check. Audience URI in Okta. So the audience URI. Audience URI, ensure the audience URI in Okta is set to this address and that it perfectly matches the entity ID in your Indico conf. Base URL, that's good. So, all right, let me entity ID. So ensure the audience URI SP entity ID is localhost multipath. Let's go and check that actually. Let's do this to finish that off. Wait, audience URI, SP entity ID should be the same thing. Audience URI in Indico, and it is set to this. So that should be there too. Let's go put that. And if we were to, I guess, save this. And we do finish. So we got that. Let's go and check our Indico file now. Let's go to here, and I am going to go in here, and we're going to go to ls cd etc ls vim indico.conf and identity providers. All right, so that's commented out. That's good. That's good. Oh, look at that. The entity ID is that multi-pass address, so that's good. All right, so let's go ahead. So that one is good. All right, so we missed that. Let's go and let's try to log in again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the incognito window to this screen over here. Make it a little bit smaller. Let's do another one. Let's go here, and I'm gonna bring that back over here. And we're gonna go to localhost 8080, login with Okta, Ralph at techcoaching with Ralph.com. Enter security code 529055. Password. What? What in the world is going on here? Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Login failed. SAML login. Why is that? All right, let's try that again. I don't know what's going on. So, and close it. Open it back up. Let's try. Let's try that again. I don't know why it's doing that. Because last time it was able to get through the SAML. But now, okay, let's go to login. Login with Okta. Okay. And we do enter Okta password. And we do login failed, SAML login failed. Why is that? I wonder if there's any reporting over here that could tell us what's going on. Let me see, system log maybe. Oh wait, so it said it was successful. It said it was successful. But Indico is rejecting it. Let me check. All right, so let's check the logs of Indico then to see why it's rejecting it. Let's move. And we're following the logs over here. Or maybe. So, all right, so we can see the failures happening over here. So it says. All right. Oh, so we have errors here, right? So let's go to. Just find the right error. I don't know. Let me see. So let's copy this. If it needs more, we'll give it more, but let's copy with this. Let's start off with that. So I'm gonna go into Gemini, and I'm going to say that when I added, so after making these changes and trying to log in, I got this error from the, oh, actually what I did, so it's nice. After making these changes and authenticating via Okta, I got this error from Indico. Let's go with that. And let's see if that tells us anything. And I got this error too. From Okta. I'm gonna also put what I got from Okta just so that I can be thorough in my answers. Let's see. Let's go with that, and I will go with that. All right, so I'm passing in all the information that I got from Okta, so that and from Indico, so we can see what issues that we're having, and then try to work our way through that. And you sent the SAML response. Indico rejected it during the final validation. The generic is combined with a success always points to a security mismatch between Okta and what Indico is expecting. The most likely cause is a conflict in the security settings of your indico.conf. Okta default SAML may not sign the entire SAML message, but Indico's default security settings, which is configured, expected to be signed. Wanted message signed true. When Indico receives a response, it checks for the signature. The quickest way to resolve this is to relax one of your security settings in the file. Wanted message sign true to change the false. So if we change the false, we can see if we can at least authenticate. And after we see that happening, then we can change it back to true and figure and make the long-term fix. So let's go and check that then. Let's go over to here. And we can go to, let me see, I want terminal. Let's go here and let's check if that is the case. SAML configuration. All right, so want message signed is set to true. So we're gonna change that to false for now. We're gonna change it to false for now. See if we can bypass that. And if we do get that to work, then we'll find the right way to fix it. All right, so let's do that. WQ, exit, restart. And we'll get it restarted. And once it gets restarted, then we're going to track the logs again and try to sign in again. All right, so it's restarted. Let's go and track our logs again. Make sure it starts up. All right, and we will do another incognito. New incognito. Let's do localhost 8080, login with Okta, Ralph at techcoaching with Ralph.com. Next, and we're gonna do verify with a code. Get the code from the phone. 756052. Password. Still having the same issue. That's not good. So let's find out why. Let me see.
Lunch break, lunch break.
Let's see how far up we can go. So let me take where it first failed. Logging errors. I'm just going to copy all this. All right. Just copy all that. Verify the certificate. All right, so I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna dump this message in here. After making the change for the want message signed, I still got the login error. This is the logs from the Docker container. All right, let's go to break. Let's go to break.
It was all good, just a prompt to go. Lines of light made my circuits glow. Now I'm drowning in a sea of code. A bug, a glitch, and the system slowed. I reached too far. Try to debug fade, but the tokens fail, and it's too late. I'm down, down and out of tokens. The lines are cracked, the code is broken. Helpless now, the screen's unspoken. It was all good, just a prompt to go. Syntax screams like a ghost in the shell. Loops on fire, dragging me